What's up, everybody? So it is Friday, March 3rd, and today is the start of the St. Petersburg Grand Prix. So I'm going to go inside and show you guys what it's all about. Let's go. Just a forewarning, I am not a huge car guy or racing fan, so if I get any of the terminology wrong, I'm sorry. So the entrance to this year's race is on University Way or 2nd Street South and Dolly Boulevard South or 5th Avenue South. And you just walk down this little pathway here, and over there is the entrance. And when you walk in, if you don't have tickets, you can buy tickets here. Here is a view of the pricing. But I don't need to buy a ticket because I already got mine, so let's get inside. So we just went through security, and once you get through security, there is a bridge that you go over to get to the main spectator area. And this year's Grand Prix is sponsored by Firestone. They have been a sponsor for a couple years now. Before them it was Honda. I know Cash and Carry sponsored it at some point. So let's go ahead and go up this bridge. So one of the interesting things about this race is that it goes through the streets of downtown St. Petersburg, but it also goes through Albert Whitted Airport. So the racetrack does go around the Dolly Museum, but it looks like it's still open if you want to go into there. And right when you get over the bridge, they have all the important necessities such as cold beer, cocktails, and Bloody Marys, but it's a little too early for that for me, so I'm just going to keep going. And when you walk in, it can get a little overwhelming because it's just a bunch of sidewalks filled with tractor trailers, but I found this map. It kind of tells you where the track is and where the other amenities are. And after looking at the map, it looks like there's a little bit more to do this way, so we're going to make our way this way and see what we can find. The first area that I came across is the Firestone paddock. And it looks like there's a bunch of Indy cars in there that we're going to go check out. So here's the Hitachi Indy car, and back behind it, they also have a pretty cool looking Honda CR-V. Look at how those doors pop out. Looks like they're pushing this car over here, next to the Hitachi car. And over here is a little mechanic station where they work on the Indy cars. This guy's back there twerking something, and she's over there working on the engine. No, I don't think they are racing these, but they look like these have numbers on them. I don't know if they're actually race motorcycles or not. I'll have to look at the schedule and see if they're doing any motorcycle races this weekend. And I found this line of IndyCar rims. This has to be a very expensive pile of rims. So the races have started. Now, these aren't actually races. They're more like qualifying matches for the races in the next couple days. Here they come. Vendors over here, so you can get all your racing merchandise. This is like the Team Penske truck. here is the official IndyCar merchandise stand. And it looks like they have a bunch of different drivers' jerseys and sponsorship shirts. Oakley also has a stand out here, so if you forgot your sunglasses, you can buy some here. Now, I'm sure they're probably a little expensive, but this stand is probably the one I've seen the most variety of stuff here. They have t-shirts, hats, a little Hot Wheels car that are flying off the rack, a little die-cast cars. They also have some RC cars and a bunch of stickers. And if you didn't bring any sunblock, they got you covered for $5. They have the electrolyte stand over here, and they are handing out free hydration drinks. So I think I'm gonna get myself one. Let's pick anyone? Ooh, I don't think I've had that one before. I'll try that one. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a good one. Just like any other sporting event or festival, they have plenty of food trucks and places to get drinks. Get yourself a hot dog on a stick. And Woody's Car Wash is here as well. And they are giving away $10 off coupons if you sign up for a membership. They also have a selfie station up there if you want to take a picture. And I found a tent that is selling like official event merchandise, so like event specific. They got this green shirt, which is a pretty cool design on it. It has a big St. Pete at the bottom. A little lighter than what I usually wear, so I don't know if I buy this one. They also have a Grand Prix polo, and it has the Skyway right there. Also have kid shirts, and here's another polo. I do like this orange one. Still, like I said before, a little lighter than what I usually wear. I have lapel pins, lanyards, keychains, bottle openers. So if I'm going to get something, I might get this. I love lapel pins. They also have a set of magnets. You can either get a white one or a yellow one. And it has the dates that the race are going on. And if you're sitting in the grandstands, they also have seat cushions and earmuffs for your children. So they also have this Grand Prix St. Pete coffee mug and a black tumbler and shot glasses. And I have found my way in the back, which would be where the Albert Woodard Park is. And they have a margarita bar over here. Also some Ross Boss barbecue. And the Burger Boys. I just got a whiff of that barbecue grill right there, and that smells good. So when I eat later, I might try that. I think I've had them before, but it's been a while. And they have this Aero tent set up, or pavilion, I guess. And it is a portable club. You can see in there, it's called Club 5. And it's not open right now, so I'm just gonna kind of peek in there. So if you are a VIP guest, I guess you get access to the exclusive Club 5. I don't know who Aero is, but I know who McLaren is, and they are the sponsors, or I'm guessing owners, of Club 5. So here's a monument that I've passed 1,000 times but never actually stopped to read it, and it is about Dan Weldon, and he was a racer that was born in 1978 and died in 2011. And in 2005, he was the winner of the Honda Grand Prix here in St. Petersburg, and the winner of the Indianapolis 500 in 2005 and in 2011, and IndyCar Series champion in 2005 as well. So right next to the Dan Weldon Memorial is the St. Petersburg Grand Prix Winner's Circle, starting in 2005 with Dan Weldon, and in 2021, Colton Herta. And if you don't have grandstand seats, there's this cool little place over here between the Dolly Museum and the Mahaffey Theater that has some concrete seats. Sorry, cars are going by me behind me. I'm gonna try and go up there and get some video. lessons here at the Mahaffey Theater. And here's a list of who you can get autographs from. So I found the St. Pete Grand Prix car right here at the front of the Mahaffey Theater. And has the date of the race this year. A bunch of logos. It's a nice little blue and black color. And there's a little plaque right here talking about the car as well. And one tip that I have for you guys is if you're sensitive to loud noises, make sure you bring earphones or earplugs or something of that nature, because these cars get very loud. And here's the Dolly Museum, which would probably actually be a good time to go to the Dolly Museum, because I imagine it's not too busy in there. And if you do come to the Grand Prix and want to go to the Dolly Museum, you're going to have to put all your stuff in a locker. And to find the lockers, you just find the sign and follow that down here to this little pavilion right here. And here are the lockers. They have your small standard locker, a medium-sized locker, and huge lockers. They do still recommend that you wear a face mask, but the mustache is not required. So we are now in the Mahaffey parking structure, and they're using it as a paddock where they work on the cars. So I've been here for a few hours now, and it's starting to get hot. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself a nice tasty beer. So as far as I can tell, they don't have a large selection of beer here. So I just ended up getting the Stella Artois, something nice and light in the hot heat. Oh my God, it's so good. Once it hits your lips, it's so good. So I found a nice little spot to sit over at the Fountain of Youth. And what I'm drinking, I don't think it's going to keep me very youthful. But anyway, still tastes good. So if you do want to drink from the Fountain of Youth, I highly suggest you bring a cup, unless you want to suck it straight out of the water fountain, because it doesn't have much of a stream. And I've made my way over to Owling Field where the Rowdies play. I have still yet to go to a Rowdies game. I think I'll have to change that sometime soon. And right behind me is the racetrack. And up past Owling Field, in the parking lot of Owling Field, there's a couple other food vendors.
We still
Sounds like a
this stuff
stage.
back then.
I don't know what kind of stage it is. Looks like it's just an event merchandise booth, and they have a PA system or something. They also have a shaded bar over here where you can get your adult beverages and such, and I think other Coke products. And besides your basic fair food and food trucks, they have Tijuana Flats and chicken salad chick, which is nice because I've actually been craving chicken salad chick for a while now, so I might get that for lunch, but we'll see. And they do have quite a few of these stands around, and here's the menu for what they have. It is just a gourmet burger, chicken fingers, Italian sausage, and jumbo hot dog with French fries and beer, Coke, water. And in the Outling parking lot, they have the official merchandise store, which is like a full-blown tent that you can walk around and look at merchandise. Here's a basic IndyCar shirt, nothing on the back of it. And this is 35 bucks. I'm pretty sure that one's 35 bucks as well. An assortment of different hats. This is a cool shirt. Kind of a retro look to it. And that is 32 bucks. And if you want to be the IndyCar Flavor Flav, they have this big chain you can buy. Let's see if I can find a price on it. And that is also 35 bucks. $35 seems to be the magic number around here. Now I know I showed you guys the Oakley stand earlier, but they also sell cheap sunglasses here. So there's $20 a pair. Just your basic different styles. They also have an assortment of different children's jerseys and t-shirts. Let's see how much the kids shirt is. This is $25. You even have baby onesies, which are 20 bucks. And they do have some of the shirts I showed over there in women's cuts. And they're also 35 bucks. And I will say, if you plan on eating here, it is a bit expensive. I ended up paying 21 bucks for a chicken sandwich, pasta, and a Coke. I think the Coke is probably the thing that costs the most. It was like $5 just for a bottle of Coke. So I'm gonna eat this thing and see how it is. And another thing is, there's not many places to eat around here, like no benches or anything like that. So I found this newspaper stand. I just put my food up on that. And I'll show you guys the cross section. I ended up getting lettuce, tomato on mine, like I usually do. And I got the Kick and Kaylin, which is kind of like a buffalo version of their chicken salad. Give it a try. They're pretty good. Like I said, a little overpriced for what you get, but compared to some of the other food I've had here before, this is a good choice. And besides the chicken sandwich that I got, it also came with a cookie, pasta salad, and a pickle. So here's the pasta salad that I got. It's like a multi-grain pasta with olives and different kinds of cheeses and herbs in there. It's pretty good. Not a bad choice. So I was over here trying to eat my chicken salad chick, and I kept getting bothered by this little mooch. Kept trying to get my pickle. You can't have my pickle, Spider. You can't have my pickle. So I'm over at Outling Stadium at Gate 1, and if you look across the water, you can see the grandstands over at Albert. And one thing that might be good to know is that you cannot walk on the east side of Outling Field. You have to go on the west side to get to the rest of the track if you're on this side in their parking lot, which is kind of a pain because it's a bit of a long walk. So the Mazda Miata race just ended. I'm going to make my way back upwards to the south side of the track where I entered. So let's go that way. World's tiniest Hummer. It's so petite and so dang cute. One place I forgot to check out on the south side of the track is the starting line. I didn't think I was able to actually come over here, but it looks like I can, so I'm going to make my way over here for now. And if you're looking for craft beer while you're here at the races, right behind the finish line, or the grandstands at the finish line, they have the Wheelhouse Pub, and they have Goose Island on tap, the Goose Island IPA, and that's the closest thing I think I've found to the craft beer here today. So, and another thing I forgot to show you guys while I was over here is the Albert Woodard Airport Preservation Society, and they're selling t-shirts and hats. T-shirts are $15 for children, $20 for adults, and $25 for a hat. And Visit St. Pete Clearwater is also here, and they have one of those wheels that you can spin and win some prizes. And they are also handing out free sprayable sunscreen. So I'll actually grab one of these because I can always use more sunscreen. And they're also handing out these little bags with goodies inside of it. So I'm gonna take one of these. So that's all I got today for my trip here to the St. Pete Grand Prix. If you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.